Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 5th, 2020. Today our lecture is part of purification, Vipassanā, Sila, about the Sila, part 2. Today, starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today we continue our lecture about the Sila, Bhakti, part 2. So previous lecture we studying explain about the part of purification, Vipassanā. So to follow the Vipassanā, the first step is we need to understand about the Sila, about the Bhakti. Because the Buddha teaching is based on the 3 training, the morality, training of the morality, training of the concentration, training of the wisdom. So 3 kind of these are training we need to purify our mind. So part of purification, explain first about the, Sila, morality, or Bhakti. So that's why we study about that one. So today we continue about the Sila. So Vipassanā explain many details about the Sila. So today we continue that one. Okay. So the dispensation or the dispensation means Buddha Sasana, the teaching of the Buddha. The teaching of Buddha is, good in the beginning, and then good in middle, and then good in the end. We say like this. So that's why the dispensation of the goodness in the beginning is shown by the Bhakti. Sila, morality. Because of the passage and what is the beginning or the profitable things, fundamental profitable thing is, the Sila, Bhakti, or morality. So, but there is a quite purified, and because of the passage beginning, every Buddha, they gave advice for all living beings. It's very popular. All Buddha, they give their teaching in summary. In summary is not doing any evil things. Not doing any evil things. All Buddha, they say, they give the advice. The meaning is Sila, morality. So Bhakti is in the beginning of the Buddha, this dispensation, Buddha Sasana, the teaching of the Buddha. we say like this. Akara Sabha Papasa Akarana in Pali. Very popular. Sabha Papasa Akarana Kusala Supa Sambara Sachita Priyodapana Idam Buddhana Sadhana in Pali. Sabha Papasa Akarana. That means it's not doing any evil thing. Sabha Papasa. Sabha is all, any kind. Papa meaning is unwholesome, evil. Yeah. Akarana means not doing. Yeah. So Sabha Papasa Akarana. So many Buddha enlightened, and then they give their advice to all living beings in the short summary as a summary of the advice is that stanza. Sabha Babasa Akarana Kusala Supa Sambara Sachita Priyodapana Itam Buddhana Sadhana. So the author of the Vipassanā, he used the one. That's why we need to learn about the sila. So not doing any evil thing. Sabha Papasa Akarana meaning is sila, sila morality. So morality is the beginning of the Buddha teaching. Buddha teaching means a dispensation in English translation. So that's a good because it's bring about the special quality of non-remorse. So especially non-remorse, the Buddha mentioned. Non-remorse means our mind very calm and quiet. So at that time, if we would like to develop our mind into the next step is a concentration. To get the power of concentration in our mind should be, no remorse. That's why if there's a remorse, very difficult to, develop our mind, quality of mind. That's why first we need to practice the training. The first training is morality, sila. So here, that's why the author of the Vipassanā mentioned, according to the Buddha teaching, first we need to practice sila. So that's why we need to know many kind of view of the sila. What's the meaning of the sila? What is the variety of the sila? Morality, we need to know in detail. Okay, so it's a goodness in the middle is shown by the concentration. So the Buddha teaching is good in the middle. Buddha teaching is good in the middle is because of Buddha teaching. Next step, after practicing the morality, we upgrade our mind by the training of concentration, samadhi. Sila, samadhi. Sila is the first step in the beginning, and the middle step is to improve of the power of concentration in our mind. So that's why the Buddha teaching goodness in the middle is shown by the concentration, samadhi. So we will learn this one in the part of purification, Vipassanā as well, after the morality. So because of the passage beginning, entering upon the profitable. So concentration is the middle of the dispensation that they teach on the Buddha. So that is a good because of the brain about the special quality of the supernormal power. Because of if we have a concentration, we can get the benefit from it. Special quality. That special quality is supernormal power, Abhidhamma, something like this. We say in Pali, Abhidhamma. Yeah, I will explain the more detail about that. And then the Buddha teaching goodness in the end is shown by the understanding or wisdom, Panya. That's why Buddha teaching is very popular. Sila, Samadhi, Panya, 3 step, 3 training. Only 3 training we have to practice. We have to train. We have to take a training in the 3 step: Sila, morality; Samadhi, concentration; and Panya, wisdom, understanding. So in the stanza, the Buddha teacher Sabba Papa Sa Karana Kusala Supa Sambara is mentioned for concentration. Kusala Supa Sambara. So kusala subha sambara, kusala sa upasambara. Kusala sa means a wholesome. All wholesome thing is complete by concentration. That's why in the middle passage is the concentration. The Buddha mentioned kusala subha sambara and sachita priyotapana. The last one. Sachita means your mind should be completely purified. That meaning is wisdom. Wisdom has an ability to make a complete purification of the mind. That's why the last passage in the Buddha teaching in Pali, Sachita Priyodapana means the purification of one's own mind. The purification of one's own mind is a Sachita Priyodapana. Idam Buddhana Sasana. This is a Buddha teaching. Idam means this is. Buddhana Sasana means Buddha's teaching, Buddha's dispensation. So that's why the last statement, the last passage in the Buddha's advice is Sachita Priyotapana, the purification of one's own mind. So this is the end of the goodness in the Buddha teaching is understanding the meanings. So the understanding is the teaching of the Buddha culmination. Culmination means the complete finish, successful of the training. So understanding or wisdom is the end of the Buddha teaching. When you get the understanding or wisdom, this is our main goal of the Buddha teaching. The meaning is, yeah. So here, the part of purification, Visuddhimagga also mentioned in 3 steps of the training: morality, concentration, and then wisdom. That's why. Okay. So the necessary condition for the triple clear vision is shown by the morality. So that's why the Buddha mentioned first morality, bhakkhus. Bhakkhus give the benefit or the triple clear vision. Triple clear vision means vijja. So there's a three kind of vijja. The first one is Pobbe Niwasa Nusati in Pali. Which first one is Pobbe Niwasa Nusati and Diba Chakku. Yeah. And Asawakaya. So triple vision, clear vision. Because of the vacuum morality, we will get these three clear vision, which are three kind of which are triple clear vision. So I will explain that the triple clear vision later. Okay, that's why in the Visuddhimagga mention first the morality vacuum first. Yeah, without vacuum, we cannot get the triple clear vision. Which are yeah. And then why the mention in the Visuddhimagga concentration again. So necessary condition for the sixth kind of direct knowledge, abhinya, is shown by the concentration, samadhi. Yeah. Without samadhi, we cannot get the sixth kind of direct knowledge. Direct knowledge means abhinya, sixth kind of abhinya. Yeah. So I will explain the sixth kind of abhinya as well later. Okay. So with the support of the perfect concentration, one arrived at the sixth kind of the direct knowledge, abhinya, but nothing beside, nothing the other. Only for abhinya, for the concentration. So the next step is we need wisdom. So the necessary condition for the category of the discrimination is shown by the understanding wisdom. Yeah. So wisdom, without wisdom, we cannot understand the phenomenal dharma. And then we cannot remove manda defilement, kilesa as well. So the wisdom, the last step, next wisdom is to make discrimination in the phenomena, various kind of phenomena in our body and mind, and inside and outside as well. Okay, so here I mean that three kind of clear vision is, first one is a recollection of the past life, Pobbe Niwasa Nosati. In Pali, recollection of the past life. Pobbe Niwasa Nosati. The Pali, maybe I will mention in later, this one. And second clear vision is Vipassanā. Vipassanā means the knowledge of the passing away and reappearance of the living being. We call the divine eye in English. Vipassanā, the divine eye. So the divine eye can see every living being who are going to die and who are going to reborn again. That kind of clear vision that we can get from the morality. And then that clear vision is knowledge of the destruction of the kanga. Kanga means asava. You remember in chapter 7, the Abhidhamma chapter, the manual Abhidhamma chapter 7, the kanga is asava. Yeah. Kanga means asava. So asava kaya meaning is a destruction of the kanga. So Aswakya Jnana, knowledge of the destruction of the canker. So this is a clear, three kind of the clear vision, Vijja in Pali. The first one is Pobe Niwasa Nusadi. Second one is Dipa Chakku. That one is Asawakaya. Okay. So these three kind of clear vision is we need necessary condition is morality. Without morality, we cannot get that three kind of clear vision. Okay, that's why in the part of purification mention first the morality first. Okay, and then another one is concentration. Why we need concentration? Because a concentration is require necessary condition for the six kind of direct knowledge of Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma, you know, the Abhidhamma is the direct knowledge we say in English. Because of the concentration, power concentration, we will get it. So the first one is knowledge of the supernormal power, Adivita. Adivita Abhidhamma. In Pali, Adivita. AD meaning is the supernormal power. Vida means various kind of supernormal power. Adivita. Because of the concentration, we will get it. And second Abhidhamma is Vipassanā. Vipassanā is a divine ear. Yeah. Divine ear means that we can hear very far away sound and very low pitch sound we can hear. So we say divine eye, Vipassanā. And the third Abhidhamma is Chittopariya jnana. Chittopariya is a penetration of the other's mind. Chitto means mind. Pariya means the others. So the person, see the other mind, can see the other mind because of this concentration power. So Chittopariya, number 3. And number 4 is a Pobe Niwasa. Yeah. Pobe Niwasa is kind of the same, or the Vijja, 3 kind of Vijja. The clear vision. So the Pobe Niwasa is a recollection of the past life. So the mother Yahula, the mother, she can see many past life. Yeah. She is the supreme one to look at previous life, to recollect the previous life. Yeah, many life. So this is a Pobe Niwasa, recollection of the past life. This power is we will get from the concentration. And then number 5. Number 5 is Vipassanā. Vipassanā is a knowledge of the passing away, dying, going to die, and then reappear, rebirth again of the many living beings. Seeing Vipassanā. So we call the by eye. Vipassanā. Chakku is the eye. Diba is Dubai. Dubai. And then number 6 is Aswakaya. Yeah. Aswakaya is a knowledge of the destruction of the canker. Asawa. Asawakaya. So combine these two words, Asawakaya. If you separate these two words, Asawakaya. Yeah. Asawa is a canker. Kaya means destruction or disappearing. Yeah. So there's 6 kind of the direct knowledge of Vinya. Idivida, Devasoda, Chidabriya, Pubinivasa, Dipachaku, and Asawakaya. There's 6 kind of Vinya. These 6 kind of Vinya we will get because of the concentration. So that's why. And part of purification mention concentration. We need concentration to train our mind with the power of concentration, to get the power of concentration. And then the last training is a wisdom, isn't it? Sila, Samadhi, Panya. The last training, wisdom. Why we need wisdom? Because we need understanding the phenomena, the 4 discrimination. Mostly 4 discrimination is Patisambhida. Patisambhida in Pali. 4 kind of discrimination. So Patisambhida. Patisambhida is the result of the wisdom when we take a training. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So step by step we have to train our mind. First, morality, Sila. Second, concentration, Samadhi. And then the last, wisdom, Panya. So the Panya give us the benefit to get that 4 kind of Patisambhida. So 4 kind of Patisambhida is Atta Patisambhida, number 1, and Dhamma Patisambhida, number 2, and Niroti Patisambhida, and number 4, Patibhana Patisambhida. Patibhana. Okay, so the Atta Patisambhida means we understand the result. Yeah, this is very important because sometimes we confuse the result. Some result coming out in our body, something happened. We don't know this result is what is the cause. We don't know the cause, and we don't know the results coming out. So that program is all the time. So that's why the Patisambhida understanding, Atta Patisambhida is everything, the understanding the result. Atta means here result. You understand every kind of result. Oh, that kind of result is because of this, because of that. We understand. That's very important. Because sometimes we have a lot of confusion in some result. Why that kind of result happened to me like this? We complain ourselves sometimes like this because we don't understand the result. So Atta Patisambhida is very important to know. Atta Patisambhida is the one kind of the Patisambhida, number 1, and number 2, Dhamma Patisambhida. So Dhamma Patisambhida is connect with the first one. Atta Patisambhida and Dhamma Patisambhida is connect. Dhamma is here. Dhamma means cause. So we understand various kind of cause. Yeah, this one also very, very important. Because of cause and result is all the time connected, interrelated. One result coming out, many causes. There are many causes, not only one cause. One cause make one result, not like this. Many causes make one result, like this. So, to understand, completely understanding what happened, anything inside in our body and mind and outside world, inside world, we say like this. Inside world meaning is our body and mind. Outside world meaning the other person, all living being, all universe. So to understand, because of the all phenomena coming out because of the cause. So cause and results all the time connect. So we need to understand it's not enough. Understanding only result atapati sambhita is not enough. We need to know, we need to understand the cause. Dhamma patisambhita. That's why. Yeah. Another second patisambhita is Dhamma patisambhita. But Dhamma is we use in Pali. Dhamma has many different meaning. Here, Dhamma is not just only phenomenon. Here, Dhamma is a phenomenon. That phenomenon is a cause, various kind of cause, yeah. Various kind of conditions. Huh? Yeah. And then the Tat Patisambhita, number 3, is Niroti Patisambhita. Niroti Patisambhita is a various kind of language we understand. That kind of Patisambhita. When we get that kind of Patisambhita, we understand any kind of language they say, we understand. That's why our Buddha understand any kind of language. Yeah. And some Arahant also, but not all Arahant. Because some Arahant, they get the power of Patisambhita, they have a power to understand any kind of language. Yeah. No need to learn, no need to learn the language. No need to study the language, how to talk, how to speak. Huh? It's good. Yeah. That's the one. We need like nowadays Google Translate. Google translate all languages. Huh? So no need Google Translate. If you get the Niroti Samhita, whatever they say, any kind of language, we understand. And also we can talk to them with different language as well. Yeah, it's great. This kind of the Patisambhita we call Niroti Patisambhita. Niroti. Niroti meaning is language. And then the last Patisambhita, the fourth one is the Vipassanā Patisambhita. Vipassanā Patisambhita. So Vipassanā means here intelligence. So these 4 kind of the Patisambhita, we get the benefit because of the wisdom, panya. That's why we need the training of the wisdom. Okay, so to make it our mind purified, we need 3 training. Sila, Samadhi, Panya, the training of the morality, training of the concentration, the training of the wisdom. That's why. Okay. Okay, so That's why all Buddha mentioned retraining only. Okay, and then we go to the next explanation. Why we need these three training? Another view is to avoid the extreme. To avoid the two kind of extreme. Two kind of extreme we have in the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. Kama Sukhalika Nuyoga. Kama Sukhalika Nuyoga and Atta Kilamata Nuyoga. These two kind of extreme. So Kama Sukhalika Niyoga means indulgence of the sense desire. Kama means a desire. Okay. So to avoid the extreme Kama Sukhalika Niyoga, indulgence of the sense desire is shown by the morality, virtue, morality, sila. Yeah. By the power of sila, we can avoid that kind of extreme. Kama Sukhalika Niyoga, indulgence of these things desire. And then another extreme is Atta Kilamata Niyoga. So Atta Kilamata Niyoga means Atta means oneself, ourself. Kilamata means make a modification. So that's why we translate Atta Kilamata Niyoga is self-modification. Yeah. So that person they understand the dangers of the Kama Sukhalika Niyoga. They understand the danger of the kilesa defilement, but they don't know the right way how to remove the kilesa, mental defilement. So that's why they try to remove the defilements very strong practice, kind of the go into the river and taking bath in the very cold weather, or the sunshine day, they make the fire around him, and in the center they're sitting and they practice like this. The main thing is they want to remove the defilements. But this is a set modification, just only not the right way. So that kind of extreme we call Atta Kilamata Yoga. So the Atta Kilamata Yoga, that kind of extreme can be avoided by the power of concentration. That's why self-modification is shown by the devoting to the self-modification is shown by the concentration. That's why we need the training or concentration training. So that's why the Buddha teaching is now going to these two extremes in the middle, Majjhima Patipada. So the cultivation of the middle way, Majjhima Patipada, is shown by the understanding. So Majjhima Patipada is Eightfold Noble Path. Eightfold Noble Path is mentioned Sila Samadhi Panya, but Panya is our main goal. That's why Visuddhimagga, part of purification, also only mention these three kinds. Sila, morality, or bhakti, and samadhi, concentration, and wisdom, panya. Okay? So in Visuddhimagga, they mention very detailed like this. Huh? Not only one view, many different views. Why we need to take the training, three kind of training: Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Okay. Okay. So, and then the abandoning of the defilements and the substitution or the opposite is shown by the Bhakti Sila. Another view is why we need the training or the morality, because we want to abandon the defilements and the substitution of opposite. Substitution of opposite meaning is, when we practice morality, so we try to abandon, but something we want to do. For example, we have a situation to kill the ant, for example, at home, but at the time you keep your morality, or it's not right to kill the ant because the ant also don't want to die. They love their life, so like this. So that's why you keep the morality, bhakti. So substitute the opposite way. Don't want to kill because everybody love their life. I also love my life, and then they also love their life. So substitute the opposite way and then abandon the defilement. So this is a morality. Got you? And that's not enough, because thinking is fast before doing something, killing or stealing or whatever. So that's why we need another training, is concentration. So concentration is a suppressing way. Suppressing meaning is suppress our mind with the concentration, power concentration. So the problem is in our mind. Sometimes I think mostly 24 hour, everybody have a 24 hour, but mostly thinking time is more influence our life. We didn't say anything and we didn't do anything, but at the time we thinking many things. So thinking time is more occupying our life, our time, even though in the 24 hour a day. Yeah. So that's why the problem is coming out from thinking. After thinking, something to do, evil or good. Something to talk, evil or good. Wholesome or unwholesome. Yeah. So that's why. Practice concentration. We can control our mind with power concentration. So that means it's a suppressing our mind, not to thinking something. So practice concentration is just our mind put one kind of meditation object. So that practice is our mind has no chance to go the other thinking. No thinking, no chance to think. Just training, just taking only meditation object, only one kind of meditation object. So that kind, That kind is suppressing our mind or thinking mind. Yeah, because thinking mind make many problems. That's why. That is we call in Pali is samadhi. Yeah. And then another one is by cutting off the defilements. Defilement, burning defilement by cutting off is shown by the understanding, wisdom. So wisdom, we need the training of concentration, but that is not enough, because even though we suppress our mind, but in the latent in our mind there's a tendency to do you know to do with the greed, hate, delusion, lova, dosa, moha. Many defilement is latently in our stream of mind. They are not appear right now, but they have tendency. That's why it's not enough the training or concentration. We need the next training is wisdom, panya. So panya is cutting off all defilement, kilesa. No more arise again in our stream of mind. That's why we need another training. Yeah. So likewise, the prevention or the defilement or transgression is shown by the vacuum, sila, morality. Thus we call Vitakama. Vitakama, in Pali. Vitakama. Transgression. So defilement, transgression, kilesa, Vitakama kilesa. We prevent. Vitakama kilesa. So kilesa, mental defilement, arise in our body and mind in three steps. One step is the Vitakama. Vitakama is a final step. We commit something. We commit evil thing. As we call Vitakama kilesa. Vitakama kilesa is a defilement, transgression. Yeah. So that kind of Vitakama kilesa, the transgression stage, is prevented by morality, sila. But sila is not enough, because sometimes we are not doing anything, not saying anything, but keep thinking in our mind. So that's another one. Another problem is obsession. We call pariyuktana. Obsession means emotionally thinking again and again something. Yeah, that's we call outburst. Outburst in English, but Pali is more better as pariyuktana. Pariyuktana means pari-otana. Otana means coming out. Coming out only in our mind. No bodily action, no verbal action. So that stage we call obsession. So we Priyuktana kilesa we call. Priyuktana kilesa is obsession, defilements obsession. So to prevent the defilement obsession by the concentration, only concentration. So concentration, when we practice concentration, So no chance to think about that kind of thinking again and again because of the all mind working with the meditation object only. Yeah. And then another next step is we need next step is a wisdom panya, because of the panya can prevent the inherent tendency. We call in Pali is the anusaya. In Pali, anusaya. Yeah. Anu means again, again, and again. Saya meaning is the tendency, inherent tendency. So that's why to prevent the inherent tendency, anusaya kilesa, by understanding panya, wisdom. So wisdom has a power to prevent the inherent tendency, anusaya kilesa. So kilesa, mental defilement, arising in our mind in three steps, three stages. One stage is anusaya, inherent tendency. We don't know, but keep in our stream of mind. Yeah. It's possibility to arise at any time. Like nowadays, the coronavirus, we don't know. Very dangerous. Huh? Yeah, no symptom and no, sign. So like this, anusaya is kilesa is in our minds like this. We don't know when and how arise at any time. It's possibility to arise. So that's why that stage very dangerous. Yeah. So that stage can prevent by the wisdom. So we need to understand that mental defilement arises in three steps, three stages. The nusaya and Purification and Vipassanā. Three kind. So three kind of the happening. We have a three training. That's why to prevent Vipassanā transgression, we training morality, sila, and another one is obsession, Purification. Purification kilesa is prevented by the training of samadhi, panya, the concentration. And anusaya kilesa, to prevent anusaya kilesa, the training of the wisdom, panya. So like this, no? So that's why the purification from the defilement of the misconduct is shown by the bhakti. The purification from the defilement of craving by the concentration, and purification of the defilement of the false view, wrong view, by understanding. So another kind, another explanation is we explain like this. Sila, samadhi, panya. That's why we need three training to purify the defilements or the misconduct, to purify the defilements of craving, and to purify the defilement of the wrong view, dating, wrong view, false view, wrong view, same. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's why we need the three training to purify our mind in the part of purification. So it's I make the diagram to understand more easily what we discuss. We take a mind here. We take a mind in Pali. is a transgression stage of the defilements. Vitakama kilesa. Vitakama kilesa totally opposite the morality. So we can practice a morality or virtue, sila. We prevent that stage. Vitakama. So to prevent the coronavirus, we pull the mask and we wash the hand again and again, like this. Here, to prevent we take a transgression of the defilement, we need morality, training of the morality, the training of the sila. And then, next one, priyuttana, isn't it? Priyuttana meaning outburst or obsession of the defilements. To prevent that stage, we need concentration, the training of concentration, samadhi. And then another one is anusaya. Anusaya is a latent tendency. The latent tendency is we don't know where it is and how to arrive. We don't know. But it's a very dangerous for the developing of our mind, to make a purification of our mind. So that stage we need the training of the panya, wisdom. That wisdom is a super mundane wisdom, not mundane, not lokiya panya. I mean the lokuttara panya, supra mundane. Supra mundane means lokuttara panya. Panya is many different kind of panya, wisdom. So that wisdom is a supramundane wisdom, lokuttara panya. So lokuttara panya destroy all latent tendency in our mind. Many life, many previous life, we have many latent tendency, different kind of latent tendency we have. So that kind of latent tendency can be destroyed by the wisdom, supra-mundane wisdom. So diagram showing like this, okay? And then we go to the next one. Why we need the three kind of training, sila, samadhi, panya. Another view is, and the reason for the stage of the string entry. String entry means Sotapatti Magga. Sotapanna. The state of string entry is a Sotapanna. The stage of the one's return is a Sakaragami. So Sakaragami and Sotapanna is a very perfect vacuum they have. They never commit the 5 precepts. Yeah. They never commit 5 precepts. They never overcome the 5 precepts. That's why the vacuum is represented by the person who are already entering the string entry stage and the stage of one's return, Sotapanna and Sakaragami. 2 noble person, first 2 noble person. And then what about the concentration? So concentration represents the person who are already in the state of the non-return, anagami. So anagami is a very high concentration power. So maybe anagami, the person who practice only Vipassanā. So Vipassanā means no practice of concentration, especially just only Vipassanā, and then become a Nagami, no non-returner. So non-returner has no power or concentration at the time, isn't it? But the person before die automatically get the power or concentration. No need to practice meditation because of the already their mind very strongly power concentration already they have. That's why no need practice of the concentration. Samadhi. Tranquil meditation, no need tranquil meditation. So that's why the concentration represent samadhi, represent the person who are already anagami. So that's why in chapter 5, we are chapter 7. The 31 existence we already learned in the manual of the Abhidhamma. Nagami always go to the Suttawasa, the place of the very pure abode. We call Suttawasa. The Nagami, when they die, they reborn only one place is Suttawasa, pure abode. Suttawasa is only noble person, no Putuchana and no other person. Only noble person. That's why, because of they have a very strong concentration power. And then wisdom. The next one is wisdom. The training of wisdom. The wisdom represents the person already who destroy all defilements. Arahant. Yeah, Arahant is a very good, represent of the wisdom. Yeah. So for the string antara, it's called the perfect in the kind of the virtue, morality, sila, and the one's returner also perfect in the kind of virtue. But the non-returner, Nagami, is called perfect in the concentration. And the Arahant is called perfect in the understanding wisdom. Yeah. That's why the Arahant can destroy all defilements by wisdom. Okay, so we go to the next one in detail about the sila. Because we already discussed the three kind of training one we need in various views. Okay, so right now we will go to detail about the virtue or morality. So there are many questions to put in the first place with the virtue. So what is a virtue? We need to understand. What is a morality? In what things is a virtue? And what is characteristic? Lakkhana, characteristic is a lakkhana, function is rasa, and the manifestation, Vipassanā, and the proximate cause, Padatthana. So we need to understand what is the characteristic of the morality. What is the function of the morality? What is the manifestation of the morality? What is the proximate cause of the morality? We need to understand in detail. So we will continue to study these questions. And what are the benefits of the morality we will get? What kind of benefit from morality of virtue? And how many kind of virtue are there? Many kind. The Buddha explained many kind of vacuum. In the Digha Nikaya, long discourse, Digha Nikaya, the Buddha is Sula Sila, Majjhima Sila, Panita Sila, many kind. That's why in long discourse, Buddha explained many kind of Sila. So here mentioned many kind of Sila. And what is defining what is? Defining or meaning is what is, um, um, destroy things of the morality. And what is the cleaning of the morality? Cleansing. What is the cleansing of the morality? So we will continue to study about the morality in detail like this. So for this, for explaining the what is the morality, first question. So for that question, first question, set in the Patisambhida, we call in Pali Patisambhida. So Patisambhida is in the Sutta, Khuddaka Nikaya, kind of Sutta, Khuddaka Nikaya, miscellaneous discourse. In the Tipitaka, three basket, Khuddaka Nikaya, we call five Nikaya. So what is the vacuum? Explained in the Sutta. In that Sutta, there is a vacuum as a volition. First, volition means a Chetana. Chetana is a vacuum, morality. So volition or motivation, Chetana is a kind of the Mandappada, isn't it? Chitasika, Mandappada. So this is vacuum explained in Patisambhida like this. And another one, vacuum as a restraint. Restraint means a vacuum as a non-transgression. Non-transgression means no commit any kind, any evil. So I would like to explain a little bit more detail about then. So here, vacuum as a volition. Vacuum is a Chetana, and the universal manifesta. Chetana is a universal manifesta, isn't it? So here, vacuum as a volition, Chetana is a volition present in one who abstain from the killing living being, etc., etc. So, yeah, we sometimes with the situation we have to kill the ant, but at the time we have a chetana, we have a motivation, or it's not fair to kill them because they also love their life. So that kind of volition, that kind of motivation make the vacuum morality. Yeah. So that's why the Patisambhida explained the vacuum morality is kind of the chetana volition. Understand? Yeah. So in who anybody who fulfill the practice of the duty, the duty means the father, the parents, they have the duty for the parents, the duty for the children. So everybody has their duty, isn't it? So the duty also, kind of duty is that we need to do something with the motivation. Or I must to do this. This is my duty, isn't it? So it's a kind of the virtue, kind of the morality we say. So that's why we will explain later that the different kind of morality is charita sila, and varita sila. Charita sila means we should do this one. This is we call charita sila. Varita sila is we should not do this one. Yeah. So I will explain the one later in more detail. Okay. Anyway, so here the practice of our duty is it's not fair to kill any living being. This is a varita, not charita. Or I'm teacher, so I have the duty of teacher. I'm a parent, so that's why I have a duty of parent to take care of my children like this. This is kind of the charita. We call charita. You should do that duty. You should perform that duty. So if you perform that duty, your family, your society is good. Yeah. Promote. Huh? Yeah. That's why the Buddha mentioned these kind of things is motivation. Motivate to do that one. Motivate not to do that one. Charita sila and varita sila we call. Anyway, any kind of the sila morality is we call cetana, motivation. Yeah. Without motivation, no morality, no sila. Yeah. So mention, explain like this. Huh? So that's why. So virtue is a kind of the manifest, universal manifest, cetana. So cetana, here cetana is, just kind of the motivation to do our duty and not to do, evil. Yeah, this is kind of the morality. And another kind of morality explained is restraint, isn't it? So restraint meaning is kind of the abstinence, the kind of the manifest. You remember abstinence is a vidati. So beautiful 25 kind of the beautiful manifest. We already learned chapter 2. So there are 25 kind of the beautiful manifest. One group is vidati, 3 kind of vidati, isn't it? Samma vacha, samma kammanta, samma ajiva, according to the Eightfold Noble Path, we see like this. But that name also used in the beautiful manifest as well. Samma vacha, samma kammanta, samma ajiva. Three kind of abstinence is very important. So here we call vidati also the restraint. Restraint meaning restrain, abstain from the killing any living being. So that kind is a morality, isn't it? So morality is another one we mentioned, vidati, another kind of manifest, isn't it? So here Patisambhida explained 2 kinds. Morality explained in 2 kinds. One is cetana, motivation, and another kind is vidati, abstinence. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we go to the another more kind of the detail is to we think morality as a volition, chetana, isn't it? So furthermore, more explanation in detail. Volition, motivation of volition, chetana is a seven kind. There are seven kind of volition, seven kind of motivation we have. In the 10 discourse of the action, the karma. Karma is we call kaya karma, isn't it? Kaya karma is abstaining from the killing, abstaining from the stealing or cheating, abstaining from the misconduct. So three kinds. So the motivation not to do these three, evil bodily action, kaya karma, is a three motivation, isn't it? And then vachikama. Vachikama. Vachikama also is four kind of evil we abstain from. Four kind. Vachikama is abstain from the telling, lying, abstain from the what is slandering, abstain from the harsh speech, abstain from the vain talk. Vain talk means fabulous. Yeah, nothing, no aim, talking, gossip, like gossip, gossip. Yeah. So these four kind of motivation we need to abstain from the vachikama. Yeah. And the manokama, three kind of manokama, isn't it? Three kind of manokama is huh? The three kind of manokama is we say in Pali is Kanakama Wite, Japada Wite, Vihesa Wite. Amawite is, the craving and things. It is kind of things. Amawite, Jabada Wite is, thinking the destroying the others. And Vihinda Wite is to make, to make the torture to others like this. Yeah. So that kind of the action, the motivation not to do these karma action that we call the volition in detail like this. Okay. So it's non-covetousness, non-errors, and the right view. We call is the vacuum in the monogama. Okay. And here. the diagram. more easy to understand. Kaya karma is a 3 bodily action. Vachi karma is 4 verbal action. Mano karma is a 3 mental action. We explain like this. Yeah. So these 3 evil actions we have, motivation, or we have abstinence, virati. We can easily not to do any these evil action. Yeah. Okay, so we already discussed this one, and then we go to the next one. Bhakti as a restraint, isn't it? Bhakti is another kind of the explanation. Restraint is a samvara in Pali. Samvara. Samvara. Samvara is a restraint that should be understood as a restraint in the 5 ways. The 5 ways is a restraint by the rules of the community of man. Patimokkha samvara. So Patimokkha samvara is for the community of monk, for monastic rules. Yeah. Patimokkha samvara sila we call. The kind of restraint by the rules. Yeah. And another kind of samvara restraint is sati samvara, restrained by mindfulness. Yes, it's for all meditator, not only monk, also lay people also. When they practice meditation, mindfulness meditation, sati is, sati likes a protection from the, commit the evil. So that's why sati is a kind of the bhakti. Yeah, sati samvara. So sati patimokkha samvara sila. Sati samvara sila. We say like this in Tite, in Pali. Sati samvara sila. Patimokkha samvara sila. So all are sila. Restraint is sila. Okay. So that's why we put behind, but Patimokkha behind Patimokkha samvara sila. Sati samvara sila, like this. Okay. And another kind of the restraint samvara is jnana samvara sila. Restrained by the knowledge. Restrained by the knowledge is kind of the knowledge of reflection. Yeah. So, for example, for the community of monks, when they eating, they need to the recollection, the restraint. Why I'm eating? Because not to beautify my body, not to strengthen the muscle, not like this. To practice the teaching of Buddha and to teach the Dharma. So like this. So the recollecting, the knowledge is when we eating, reflecting like this. So that at the time, so kind of restraint, protect, attached to the food. When you eat what you like eating, attached to the food, isn't it? But reflecting like this, I eat because of to learn the Dharma, to teach the Dharma like this. So at that time, no attachment to the food. So protect from that. That kind of samvara we call jnana samvara. Yeah, sila. Yeah. The meditator also reflect like this. The because I eat, because I to practice the Dharma. Like this. And the next one is restrained by patience. Patience is Khandi, Samvara, Sila. The patience is very important factors. So the Buddha in Dhammapada, I think the Buddha Khandi Paramang Tapo Titeka. Khandi patient is a Tapo Titeka means very good practice. Titeka is Tapo is a practice. So yeah, the Khandi is very important. Mostly, I think meditators and meditator they have a lot of complaint. Oh, the sound is too loud, they're hot, too hot, too cold. So something like this. So at that person, it's not easy to practice meditation because they have a lot of. So patient is all hot, not hot, cold, whatever. We have a patience, so we can do what the main thing is to practice the Dharma. So Khandi Samvara Sila is very important. So yeah, so community of monks at the Buddha time, they live in the forest. They live in the forest. So sometimes they go unstrong. They want hot food, but they get cold food. Like this, but patient. So replenishing the food and eat. Yeah, so no complaint. So that's the patient is very important. Yeah, to practice meditation to understand the Dharma. So that's why here the patient is kind of the vacuum, kind of the morality. Khandi, Samvara, Sila. And the last one also important, restrained by the energy, Viriya, Samvara, Sila. Yeah, Viriya energy is important. Yeah. So sometimes because of energy, the Viriya, so neglect everything. I have to do to understand the Dharma. The other thing is not important. Like this, because of the Viriya energy. Yeah. So Viriya Samvara Sila is important as well. Yeah. So there are 5 kinds of the restraint, Samvara, Patimokkha Samvara Sila, Sati Samvara Sila, Jnana Samvara Sila, Khandi Samvara Sila, and Viriya Samvara Sila. Yeah. So this is a kind of the morality explained like this. Yeah. To be successful in the morality is we need these 5. Yeah. Okay. And then the reference for that kind of the samvara, we see sila is a reference. Restrained by the Patimokkha is that we pausing is a fully furnished with the Patimokkha restraint, Patimokkha samvara sila, and we should Vipinga and mention like this, and then restrained by the mindfulness. Restrained by the mindfulness means Sati Samvara Sila, isn't it? So Sati Samvara Sila is, he got the eye faculty, Chakundari, So in the Patthana, we say Chakondariya, Chakondariya, Chakavinyana, Dhatuya, Tansamyutakana, Dhamana, Indriya Pachena Pachayo, we say like this. So this is it's a kind of the mindfulness. The Buddha mentioned Chakondari means, mindfulness in the idol. We call this is a Chakondari. We protect our eye with the mindfulness, not to enter the greed, anger, delusion. Yeah. So that's kind of we got our eye faculty, and then also other faculty, ear faculty, sotindri, kanindri, chewindri, kayindri, and manindri. Manindri is very difficult to protest. So that's kind of restraint we call sati samvara sila. Okay. It's a Jika Nikaya mentioned like the restraint. Another one must restrain by the knowledge. Jnana Samvara Sila. Jnana Samvara Sila, as the Buddha said, the current in the wall that flow, a chitta, said the blessed one, the Buddha, are the stream by the mean of mindfulness. Yeah. So the Buddha mentioned in the wall, the flow meaning is asawa. Asawa is a very bit the flow, the current, the flow of current in the ocean, very, very powerful, isn't it? Everything, floating in the stream. Like this, the asawa is, bring us many life. So to stop that one with the mindfulness, the Buddha said. So that's why the sati samvara is mentioned here like this. So restraint of the current and procreate, the Buddha said. And by understanding, they are done. They can stop by understanding. Yeah. So restraint by the knowledge, sati jnana samvara sila. So this is a use of the requisites. Requisite means for the monk, the road, the dwelling, the food, and the medicine. 4 kind of requisites we have for the monk. So whatever they use, the monk has to reflect or that kind of requisites I use because of that. So reflect like this. So not to attach the requisites. Okay. So this kind of the restraint by the knowledge and what we call restraint. Another one is restraint by the patient. Kandi samvara, isn't it? Kandi samvara. So Kandi samvara, who is one in be it cold and hot. Yeah. So no problem, cold, no problem, hot. The person is, we call Kandi Samvara Sila. And what is called restraint by energy is, it does not endure thought of the things of desire. One arise in 6 kind of do. I do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, and mind do. Yeah. So the energy is very important. The vidya, samvara sila. Not only sati samvara sila, isn't it? Sati samvara, only sati is not enough. Vidya is we need, vidya. And another one is a purification or livelihood. Ajiva parisuddhi. in Pali. Ajiva means livelihood. Parisuddhi means purification. So purification or livelihood, Ajiva Parisuddhi is here combined with energy. Yeah. So that the trafficking the human being or selling the trash is easy to get the money, isn't it? But good livelihood, you make good work, it's not easy. But more energy we need. Yeah. So that kind of energy is to make a purification of livelihood. Ajiva Parisuddhi Sila. Ajiva Parisuddhi is very important. So the donation is based on the Ajiva Parisuddhi, purification of livelihood, what we get from that, and then we offer, we donate to the other. It's very, very beneficial. At the Buddha time, the Buddha time, the monk is, we call his name is Lokat. Buddhikata Desa, his name, Buddhikata Desa. You remember the name? Buddhi means decay. Kata means body. Body is decay before dying. His body is like some cancer patient. Their body is decay before dying. So he is like this. So that's why that man we call Buddhikata. Desa is his name, Desa. But his body is decay. So that's why we call his name is Buddhikata Desa. Before this life, he is, the, the his livelihood is killing the bad, his livelihood. Yeah. So one day he killed the bird and cooking for him, or I will eat that kind of food. But at the time, the Arahant goes Armstrong, he offered to him, and then he, which or by this power offering, I want to understand what you get the Dharma understanding. He say like this. So that's why his last life, he became the monk, and finally he became the Arahant. But before becoming Arahant, his body is many pain. Yeah. So decay and yeah, blooded and many. Yeah. So like this, because of the decay and the bad. So livelihood is not good. So that's why the resides miss, good and bad resides missing together. Yeah. So that's why the livelihood, purification of livelihood is very important. So to gain the purification of livelihood, we need energy. Without energy, it's not possible. Okay. Okay. So this 4 restraint, samvara, 5 kind of samvara, abstinence in the clansmen who dread evil, from any chance or transgression met with, and it should be all understood to be acute as a restraint. Okay, so we call sila is samvara sila here. Not only sila, samvara sila. The first one is Chetana Sila, pollution, motivation, Chetana Sila. And second one is Samvara Sila. Okay, restraint, virtue as a restraint. So, virtue as a non-transgression, as a non-transgression by the body, speech of the precept of the virtue. 5 precepts, 8 precepts, like this. So, Sila is a Chetana Sila and Samvara Sila. Okay, 2 kinds. And then we go to the next one. The next one is what's the meaning of the Sila? What is the meaning of Sila? So the Bhakti Sila in the sense of the composing, Silana in Pali, Silana. So another question, what is a composing? What is a Silana? What is a Silana? Silana is either a coordinating means samadhana. Sama, sama is in very good way. Dana meaning is bring our karma action in good way. Yeah, that meaning is a coordination, silana. Yeah. So the meaning is non-inconsistency of the bodily action, bhava action as well, isn't it? So due to the virtuousness, due to the morality, so it is upholding. In another meaning in Pali is upadharana. Upadharana. Dharana means holding. Upa means up. Yeah. Upa means up. Dharana means holding. Upholding means we are not fall down in the woeful stages. When we keep the precept, we were reborn in heaven. We were reborn happy existence. Yeah, not the woeful existence. Yeah. So that means upadana, upholding ourselves. This is the meaning of another meaning of the sila. Yeah. Another meaning of sila is upadharana. Upadharana means sila uphold our life, not to fall into the woeful existence. Yeah, that meaning. Yeah. And another meaning is a state or the basis. Adhara. In Pali, adhara. Yeah. Adhara means a state or basis means owing to is serving as a foundation. A good foundation, I mean. Good foundation for the profitable stage. Yeah. It's a adhara. Adhara is another meaning of the sila. Foundation. Yeah. That's why we practice the foundation first, sila, the training of morality. Yeah. So the training of morality is a foundation for the concentration, the foundation of the wisdom as well. Sila. That meaning is adhara, yeah, in Pali. Okay? Adhara. So many meaning. Silana and the samadhana, upadharana, and adhara. Yeah. And also there are many meaning of the sila. In Pali is many definition in sila. So sila is a meaning of the head. Sira. 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 Sira is a head or head. Yeah. Head. Without head, our life is not meaningful, isn't it? Meaningless. The person who there's no head, their lives meaningless. Huh? Like this, no sila, no development of our mind, no purification of our mind. Yeah, that meaning. That's why sila is looked like the head. Sila in Pali. And then another meaning of the morality sila is cool. The meaning of cool. Cool means sitala in Pali. Cool means calm. Calm down. Yeah. Calm down in our body and mind. Yeah. This is what we call sitala. Yeah. So this is another kind of the another meaning of the sila. So many. Some samadhana, upadharana, adhara, sila, sitala. That's why we call it sila. Many meaning. But not all here mentioned most understandable, most obvious meaning, but we have more meaning about the sila. Okay, but here only this one is enough. Okay, so as a coordinating sadharana is a coordination of the bodily action, the kaya karma and bhava action, vachi karma, and then sila is a foundation of the profitable stages. Profitable stages meaning is the foundation of the other developing of the concentration and wisdom. And is the characteristic of IQ is even one analyzes into the various category of the evolution. Yes, Chetana. Because we even one analyze into these category is just now it says the state of the coordination and the foundation. So that's why we mention coordination and foundation, adhara and sadharana. So bhakti should be understood to have the function of the stopping misconduct according to his function. So characteristic is just only the coordination and foundation. The kicha function of the bhakti, function of the morality is the stopping misconduct. Yeah. The stopping of the misconduct, evil bodily action, evil bhava action. So that's kind of the misconduct stop. That is the function of the morality. So, kicha in the sense of action. And another function is we call sampatti rasa. So rasa is a two kind of rasa. Rasa is a function, the kicha rasa and sampatti rasa. So blameless function. Blameless meaning is a person who keep the precept, nobody blame him. According to their karma, nobody blame. No need to blame them because they keep the precept. So that one is we call sampati rasa. We call sampati rasa, meaning is a blameless function. It's a sense or achievement. We call in sampati means achievement. Sampati. Sampati means achievement. Yeah. We get achievement when we keep precept. So we get the achievement. Kind of that one is the nobody blame, especially the wise person. The wise never ever blame to us. This is the function of morality. Sampati rasa. Kecha rasa is stop the misconduct. Yeah. Okay. And then the next one, the characteristic and function. And next one is a manifestation. Okay. Go to the next one. Right? What is a manifestation of the morality? So manifestation of the morality is pure stage. Yeah, purity. Purity is a manifestation of the virtue. A person who keeps the precept, his action, his or her action is very pure. So purity is a manifestation of the virtue. So manifestation means when you look at the morality with your mind, you will understand. Oh, morality is I see kind of the purity of action, bodily action and verbal action. Yeah. So you see with mind. The morality, just we say the morality sila is we cannot see with our eye, just only mind we understand. So how we understand with our mind, the morality is purity. Yeah. Purity is a manifestation of morality. Okay. But here somebody may be saying, oh, conscious, how about the conscious and shame has to be proximate. This is a proximate cause. The conscious, conscious, not conscious, conscious and shame to do evil, shame to do evil is the proximate cause to keep the morality. So we say in this one is a Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is like the cause of the morality. The morality arises in our body and mind because of this cause. The cause is conscience and shame. Conscience means understanding. Understanding meaning is I give the example already. We have a situation to kill the ant. So at that time, the conscience means, oh, this is not fair. I love my life, and then they also love their lives. So this is conscience. Yeah. Cannot knowledge, or it's not fair to kill them. So keep the morality, not to kill. Yes, like this. And the shame. Shame is oh, this is not the wise. Every wise not, promote the killing any living being. So like kind of the if I kill, shameful. So like this. So the proximate cause means the near reason. Near reason is a Padattana. So for one, conscience and shame are exist in the person. The person to vacuum morality rise and possess. Yeah, keep the morality all the time. Yeah, there's no shame. Whatever they want to do, no shame. So no morality at the time. Huh? Yeah. So that's why. Huh? That's why when they are not the conscience and the shame not arise in the body in the person, that person neither arise possess the morality as well. Yeah. That's why the proximate cause of the morality is conscience and the shame. Okay. So we need to understand these four things to understand the morality. What is the characteristic of the morality? Lakkhana. In Pali, characteristic is a lakkhana. The lakkhana, characteristic of morality is pollution or restraint. Yeah, samvara. Chedana, sila, samvara, sila. It's the characteristic. And what is the function? Function or the morality? The function of morality, two kind of function is one kind of function is stop the misconduct. Yeah. Stop the misconduct. Another function of the morality is what is we already explained. Kind of the sampati rasa achievement is what? Calm, cool, calm. Not calm, sorry. The blameless. Sorry. No blameless but wise. And then manifestation of the morality is purity. Yeah. We see the purity in our body and mind because of the morality. So we know all there's a morality. And Bharatana cause, proximate cause or near reason is conscience and shame. Okay? Okay, so I think we will stop here today. So that's why the more detail we need to understand the sila, about the sila. So I think next week we will go to the harmony kind of the morality or variety, many. Whatever we practice, we can choose. Okay, so bright the morality is the foundation. We already discussed that morality is a foundation of all other kind of concentration and wisdom to make a purification of our mind. Yeah, so it's very important to practice them. So we need to continue to study about the various variety of the morality. Okay. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying long and longer. So practicing the morality as possible as we can. Yeah. So it's very important the foundation. If we would like to make a purification of our mind, we should do that training. Okay, so Before stop the lecture, we wish Buddha Sasana, Chirantitatu in 3 times. So Buddha Sasana meaning here is a training of the morality, training of the concentration, training of the wisdom, sila, samadhi, panya. So we wish that Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. So please say 3 times Buddha Sasana, Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. Thank you for your watching. So see you in the next week. Bye bye. Have a good day.